For those of you who have never solved a Rubik's Cube in your life before, it may seem impossible, but it's actually very easy. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. So this tutorial is for absolute beginners who have never solved a Rubik's Cube in their entire life. So let's get on with the video. The first step of the Rubik's Cube is to make a white plus sign on the white side. You can tell which side is which with the help of the centers. So this is the white side because there's a white center over here. So we not only want the white cross, but these colors also should match up. For example, like this, where this is matched and this is matched. So this step I'm going to divide into two sub-steps, which are called the daisy and the cross. So the daisy is basically what you see here with 4 white edges on the yellow center. In order to make that, you have to hold the yellow center on the top, and you have to move these white edges on top. We're not looking for these. These are corners with 3 colors on them. We're looking for these with 2 colors on them. It has to have white on it. So you can just move this one up here by doing this. And there you go. It's in the top layer. Next you have to find another white edge piece. So let's take this one over here. And you can just move it up like so. Next one is this, where if you move it up, you see that this gets removed. So what you have to do is move them out of the way and push it up. After that, you have to find the last one. The last one happens to be in the bottom layer. But if you do this, then it's flipped. So if it's in this position, then you have to move the front face clockwise, the top face counterclockwise, and the right side up. As you can see, it's up here. Now, after this, you have to build a cross. So hold any white edge facing towards you. Let's take this. So we have to care about this color right here, the color which is facing towards you. It has to match up with this center. So we have to move the bottom 2 layers until it matches. For example, it was here, but now we move it, not the same. Move it again, it's the same. Then we just have to move the front face 180 degrees. Next, turn the cube, do the same. Red. Turn, nope. This, not the same. Red. Then, turn the front face 180 degrees. So do the same for the rest. So, blue. Then, now you have a white cross, like this. So now you want to finish off the white side. So for that we need to learn 2 algorithms that I'm going to teach you. The 2 algorithms that I'm going to be teaching you are right side up, push with your right hand, right side down, push with your left hand. So keep practicing that until you get it fast, until you can do it fast. And the other one is same thing but with the left hand. So left side up, push with your left hand, left side down, push with your right hand. So just keep on practicing that until you can do it efficiently and quickly. So once you've learned those 2 algorithms, then you have to implement them by solving these corners. So how you do that is by finding a corner in the top layer which has white on it. So this doesn't have white, nor does this. This has white, so let's pick this. So you have to see which 3 colors are on this corner. There's white, there's blue, and there's red. You have to move it over the white, blue, and red centers. So like this. there's white here, blue here, and red here. Then you have to hold it in your top right and do the first algorithm that I taught you, which is right up, push to the right hand, right down, push to the left hand. Then you have to find another corner in the top layer which has white on it. So let's say this. Then you have to move it to these three colors centers. So this has white, green, and red. So that's fine, white, green, and red. Here it is, white, green, and red. So let's move it toward it. And now it's over here. So let's just do the first algorithm that I taught you. Next, here's one. White, blue, and orange. Here's white, blue, and orange. Let's move it above where it needs to go, which is over here. So you have to do the first algorithm that I taught you, but it's not solved. In that case, do it again. Or it's still not solved, so do it again. Right up, push to the right hand, right down, push to the left hand. Now it's solved. So you may encounter a case where there's no corners in the top layer. In that case, it has to be in the bottom layer. So what you do here is just pick a random corner and do the first algorithm that I showed you. It should be out. Then move it above where it needs to go. In this case, white, green, orange. So white, green, orange. Let's move it like this. And then do the first algorithm that I taught you. Now as you can see, it's solved. So now I want you to pause the video and try to solve the first layer of your own Rubik's Cube. Once you're done solving this, then we can move on to the second layer, which is these four edges, these two and these two. So what you have to do is you have to find an edge on the top layer which has no yellow on it. So this has yellow, we won't use that. This also has yellow, we can't use that. This, however, has no yellow, it has blue and red. So we have to look at the color that is facing us, which is blue in this case, and turn the bottom two layers until we get blue. Here it is. So once you match it up to the correct center, then you have to check the top color. It's red. After that, you have to check, does red go to the right of blue or to the left of blue? In this case, it goes to the right. So over here, you have to push it with your right hand, move it up, right up, push to the right hand, right down, push to the left hand, then turn the cube clockwise. Then do left side up, push with the left hand, left side down, push with the right hand. As you can see, it's solved. So let's check another one. Let's take this. So let's move it to the correct center, which is green. There you go. And now we have to check, does red go to the right or to the left? In this case, it goes to the left. So we have to do this algorithm. Push with the left hand, left up, push with the left hand, left down, push with the right hand. Then turn the cube counterclockwise and do right up, push with the right hand, right down, push with the left hand. Then you have to take another edge. So let's take this one. So we move to the correct center and you have to check if it goes to the right or the left. In this case, it goes to the left. So you do the second algorithm that I taught you. Then find the last edge and you have to put it in with the correct algorithm. But there may be cases where the edge is in the second layer. So in this case, you have to do what you do with the corner and put another edge to replace it, and this will automatically go up. So let's pick this edge. So let's do this and turn. So this came out. Then we can just match it up with the center, goes to the right, push to the right hand, right side up, push to the right hand, right side down, push to the left hand. Clockwise turn, left side up, push to the left hand, left side down, push to the right hand. So now the second layer is done. So now I want you to pause the video and try to solve the second layer for yourself. Now we can move on to the last layer. In the last layer, we have to make the yellow cross first. So how do you do that? There's three cases that can come after you solve these two layers, which is a line, a L shape, I guess, a line, and a dot. So first, let's go over the line, the L shape. So with the L shape, you have to put it so that both the edges are not facing you. This has to face to the left and the other edge has to face forward or something. So now you have to do this algorithm. Front face clockwise, right side up, push with your right hand, right side down, push with the left hand, and front face counterclockwise. So then you get a bar. This is the second case, a line. So you want to hold the line horizontal and not vertical. After you hold the line horizontal, you have to do the same algorithm, which is front clockwise, right side up, push to the right hand, right side down, push to the left hand, front anti-clockwise, and you get a cross. Then for the last case, a dot, we have to do that algorithm, which is front clockwise, right side up, push with the right hand, right side down, push with the left hand, and front anti-clockwise. Then you get an L shape, ignore the corners. So then you have to do the L shape, which is like this. Then you get a line. So just do it, and you get a yellow cross. So after this, we want to position the corners, but not solve them. So what that means is we want them to be in the correct position, which is, so let's check this corner for an example. There's yellow, blue, and orange on it. So we want it to be near the yellow, blue, and orange centers, which it is. So yellow, blue, and orange. Yellow, blue, and orange. It's in the correct position, but it's not solved. Then we want to see the other one. This yellow, green, and orange. These are not yellow, green, and orange centers. So it's not in the correct position. Next, yellow, blue, and red. These are not the yellow, blue, and red centers, so it's not in the correct position. The last one, yellow, green, and red. Yellow, green, orange. They're not the same, so it's not correct. So what you want to do now is you want to take the correct corner and place it on the right side, the top right, and do this. Up clockwise, right up, push with the left hand, left up, push with your right hand, right down, push with the left hand, left down. So, check again. This is still correct. Then this, yellow, red, green. Yellow, blue, red. They're not the same, which means they're not correct. Yellow, green, orange. Yellow, green, red. They're not correct. Yellow, blue, red. Yellow, green, orange. They're not correct. So, if this happens, then you have to do the algorithm again. But, if it's correct for you, then you can skip to the time that is shown on top. So, you have to do the algorithm again, which is push with the right hand, right side up, push with the left hand, left side up, push with the right hand, right side down, push with the left hand, left side down. So now check again. Yellow, blue, orange, yellow, blue, orange, correct. Yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue, red, it's correct. Yellow, green, red, it's correct. And the last corner, by default, will be correct. So, now, we've solved the corners. Actually, we just positioned them, we're going to solve them later. Now, we have to solve the corners. So to do that, just flip the cube over and put a corner that needs to be solved on the bottom right. And you have to do the first algorithm that I taught you in this video. So you have to do right side up, push to the right hand, right side down, push to the left hand until this is solved. So this is not solved. Do it again. It's not solved. Do it again. It's still not solved. Do one last time. It's solved. Now you have to put another corner in the bottom right position. But mind you don't do this, where you just rotate the whole cube. It's gonna mess everything up, what you've done so far. So instead you have to rotate the bottom layer and do the same thing. So let's do it once, not solved, twice, not solved, thrice, not solved, and 4 times. It's solved. Next we have to do the same thing with the other one. So let's do it once and twice. It works. Last time. It's done. Now you can flip the cube over and you can align all the corners. So now what you should see is something like this. For this, you have to do this algorithm. Right side up, push with the left hand, right side up, push with the right hand, right side up, push with the right hand, right side up, push with the left hand, right side down, push with your left hand and right side 180 degrees. So now, if it's still a 3-edge swap, do it again. So it should be solved. You may run into a case like this, where there's 4 corners are in the wrong position. But what to do in this case is just do that algorithm, which is right up, push with the left hand, right up, push with the right hand, right up, push with the right hand, right up, push with the left hand, right down, push with the left hand and the right side 180 degrees. Now you should get what is this, where this one side is solved. And you have to hold that side at the back and do that algorithm again. So after we finish that, it should be solved. So you just solved a Rubik's Cube. Way to go! Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And have a nice day.